Okay. These are called spring legs. These are the foundation for you if you want to kick fast, if you want to move fast. Spring leg is the core, is the base for that.
Wow, in my life, in my book of physical fitness, a spring leg or to be able to kick that high would be like the peak of my fitness
You don't need
level.
to kick that high. People who can't kick that high, they can just do till much. This much, it's absolutely fine.
That's all the time we have today. But we'll be back with you tomorrow.
Sure.
Meanwhile, it's time for us to take a break, and Shaira will be back on the other side with Dance Moves. Welcome back. You're watching Sweat. I'm Aisha, and we're showcasing Shaolin, an ancient martial art form that can be traced back to the 6th century. In fact, according to legend, Bodhidharma went to the Shaolin temple and was denied entry because he had an altercation with the king. He spent 9 years in a cave meditating, and that's when he came up with the principles on which Shaolin is based. A very interesting thing about Shaolin is that a lot of it is based on nature and derived from animals and the way they breathe. We're going to do something called Chin Na today, which literally translated means chin, which is to grab, and na, which is to hold. And it is derived from the principle of the eagle grabbing its prey. Kanishk will be joining us and he will take us through what Chin Na is about. Hi Kanishk, welcome back. So you're going to talk to us about Chin Na today, the exercise of grabbing and holding.
Chin Na is divided into 3 parts.
Right.
One is called the muscular holds.
Right.
The other is called the hold of the bones. The third is called the pressure points hold. So I'll give you an example of all 3 today.
Okay.
I'll start with the joint locks. Okay.
All right.
For example, in the street, most of the time, if you hold,
Right.
Okay. So in the moment he holds, I can punch him here.
Right.
But some of the time, easy way of hitting the guy is use this knuckle, hit here. He leaves. It's a pressure point here. The moment he leaves, that's the time you catch hold of the guy.
Right.
Bring him to a position L. You see, this is an opposite.
Right.
Okay. Now, no matter how hard he holds me, whole time, and I just need to.
Oh yeah.
You see, he taps because when I press this, what's happening?
Right.
This part comes out.
Right.
See, and the shoulder comes out at the same time, so his body can't move.
And he's tapping to show that he's in pain. In
So
Shaolin.
I can show you from here. So very small example. See, this is the point where I just give a pressure.
Right. Up.
See,
Yeah.
his entire body gets locked.
Right.
This is called the small chin Na. Okay.
Okay.
Muscular joint chin Na.
Okay.
Similarly, the other is called the Zao chin Na, means the middle lock chin Na, where I use the elbow to lock, and I flow with the energy, lock his hand, and then press his arm back.
Okay.
Then he can't move.
Right.
At the same time, sometimes you can break the fingers also.
Right.
At the same time. So, the upper chin Na, which is
Right.
called the larger chin Na, Zao chin Na, is again when he holds, I take my arm in, you see, and the deltoid is out. Now actually you can
Right.
slam the knee on the head. So basically, it's an art of control, you see. So you can control the guy
Yeah.
and take him up, then you can take him to the, actually you can take him to the police station, you can't move.
Right.
Without hitting the guy, without losing him.
Right.
That is called chin Na.
That's grab and
This is
control.
grab and control of the locks.
Right.
Now grab and control of the muscle. Okay? This part, now you don't need to hold the guy like this.
Yeah.
Now this tendon, you see,
Ouch. Okay.
relax. You see, this is the tendon.
Right.
Press,
Right.
can't move. Similarly, this tendon.
Right.
Okay? I might slam a guy, just a point where you actually hold the guy. Similarly, this point. See,
Right.
he can't move, body gets blocked.
That's surgical precision. This is why it's called a science.
It's science. See, for example, he holds my collar in the street,
Right.
Actually, I can punch his face easy.
Right.
I don't want to do that. Either I can go for another lock, you see,
Right.
a muscular lock here,
Right.
hold again, or I might put him into a complete lock. So now his body can't move, actually, you see.
Right.
Now in Chin Na, you need to understand the force. For example, he holds me with 2 hands. One hand and then one hand. Hands are locked. I mean, obviously people get kicked here, they can go for a head
Right.
Why give injury to yourself?
Right.
The science tells me When I press here, he's gonna put anti-pressure.
Right.
It's easy to hold him here. See?
Right.
When I press out,
Yeah.
he presses in. I press here. I just give my shoulder in. I just lock the guy down, and that's it. And he can't move again.
Carry him away with you.
But I was telling you,
Rotation
any
motion.
part of the human body, if moved in a circular motion,
Yeah.
will give pain.
Hmm.
Now, for example, this is called the handshake.
Hmm.
Now this is called the opposite handshake. Okay.
Okay.
This one. Okay.
Okay.
That's how you hold the wrist. So if you need to control a guy, you see,
Yeah.
hold it from here,
Yeah.
2 thumbs here, exactly.
Right.
Now most of the martial arts, they just do blocks like this. Nothing's gonna happen. He can really punch me hard.
Hmm.
It's always push and pull,
Hmm.
or press and pull down. So when I press this
Hmm.
and press him down, and he goes down, and then I pull him, and then now he goes out. I'll show you again. It's not, you be tight. It's not easy to throw him. It's not easy.
Hmm.
He can punch me, but the moment I press and pull,
Out. Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
turn,
Yeah.
his shoulder comes out at
Right.
the same time. And he holds me tight.
Hmm.
All I want to do is get out of his line, you see?
Right.
So take him and
Right.
use his force.
I can. Yeah.
It's locked. I'll do it one more time. It's very easy way of getting out. He holds me. He might give me a punch from the other side. So I move. So he can't actually punch.
Hmm.
That's it. And I lock this guy completely. So it's the ease with which you move. Or
Right.
a very small example. Same thing. He holds me tight. I move out. You see, and there's a little finger.
Hmm.
And I pull.
Okay. There you can see him. Okay.
It pains him.
Okay.
Please
Thanks,
just
sir.
be patient.
Right.
The last one which I'm talking about, which
Right.
I said pressure point chinna,
Right.
is exactly, this needs a lot of practice, a lot of precision, because you need to understand the veins. When he holds me tight,
Hmm.
actually I can press
Right.
and get it released
Right.
and control the guy
Right.
at the same time.
Yeah.
So all these things, all pressure points from here, this one,
Okay.
this is called the heart line.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay, this one is the heart line.
Yeah. Yeah.
This one,
Yeah.
this is the lung line.
Right.
Actually, this is what I teach girls also. You don't need to
Right.
punch the guy hard. You need to put him down. You see, you can just press his lung lines to actually put the guy down.
I'm gonna learn how to do that.
Okay, so Chinna is really controlling the guy
Yeah.
and telling him,
Right.
dude, don't mess with me. I don't want to hurt you.
Very quietly and precisely. So what do you do to get yourself into this kind of shape?
Yeah, when you do Chinna, you need strong wrist.
Right.
Okay, for that we do tendon training.
Right.
You need strong forearm.
Right.
But the most important thing in Shaolin, which you also do right now, is our breath.
Right.
It's not a movement which I can do like this.
Right.
It has to be clubbed when he holds hard.
Yeah, I can hear you do the breathing.
It has to be
Right.
clubbed with my breath, otherwise it can't happen.
Now, I mean, it's no news to me that Shaolin is really intense and it's really vast. So if I asked you to show me one exercise that combines all the things you might need for Chinna, is that too ambitious?
No, not at all. I'm going to put the weight on the right leg,
Okay.
take my hand down from here,
Right.
okay, and put both my hands in.
Right.
Okay, now I'll give the 80% pressure on my right hand. So I'm going to lift this leg up,
Okay.
and then lift the other leg up too. And that's the posture. So it's training my core, my shoulder, my wrist, and my legs.
Meet Kanishk. He does Shaolin and he is airborne right now with both his legs in the air. He's parallel to the ground with all of his weight on his right wrist, and he does this every day. That's not easy. And you can't even pretend that was easy. This is just one of the exercises that you do every day.
Yeah, there are around 18 of such exercises. But one exercise you can do is like plucking the leaf of the tree.
Thank you so much. If I can get to that level of fitness by plucking a leaf of a tree, that's something I'm going to practice. We're going to have to go into a short break, and meanwhile, I'm going to see about that leaf. I can see a little bush over there. Can I pluck from the bush?
Yeah, sure. You can.
Omitofo. Welcome to Sweat. We're looking at martial arts as our favorite way of staying in shape.